cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's come to my attention that we have surpassed that 31,000 threshold, and we are giving away the chili May the 16th at 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time. So make sure that you're around for that chili giveaway May the 16th, Sunday, 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time, man. No long intro, no long talking, just giving y'all that chili out that y'all been waiting on, man. With that being said, let's get to the So they saying that Wack is the one that put the jail on Lil Durk for doing the Sunday service using three-way phone calls, and that's why Lil Durk's bail was denied later on that week. They saying that it's because of Wack, and Wack had R&B call up to the jail. So let's see what's going on.
It's all right. Remember, I just spoke on it the other day about, one of the first things Wack tried to do was to make Loose Cannon out as a liar, okay? I mean, not a liar, a rat. If you guys don't know, this situation is what initiated the play on Loose Cannon to make him look like he had a handler, okay? So stay with me. Like I said, we're going to have those in the chat who are going to be in denial because they roll with that side. But for the ones that don't roll on no side and just want to know who this cat really is, just pay attention, man, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So what initiated Wack 100 trying to make Loose out as a rat, like as far as having a handler, like he had an open case and was still working, was due to this Sunday service, this specific Sunday service that Loose Cannon had Lil Durk come on Sunday service and bless Sunday service. All right.
Can y'all hear?
So I'll let y'all hear one of the clips from Sunday service that I clipped and put on my Instagram. Now, this particular Sunday service, if I'm not mistaken, was on April 27th. Okay. Y'all need to pay close attention to the dates. The dates is going to say everything. So that's why I need you to, all right? April 27th, 2025 is when we had Sunday service, all right, with Lil Durk on there. So I'll play this clip for y'all that I clipped up, put on my YouTube. I would be able to Instagram. I would be able to go back and get the whole thing. But remember, Sharice deleted all this stuff off of her YouTube. Like anything that was associated with Wack and Loose, she cleaned it off her YouTube.
I forgot Sharice did scrub her YouTube of anything to do with anything Loose Cannon related.
Told me it was just for a better look for her YouTube because the type of businesses she was starting to accumulate, and she didn't want that image for her. So, but anyways, I usually clip everything, but April 27, 2025 is when we had, if I'm not mistaken, if y'all want to verify that date, because it was either the day of or the next day I will post the clips. But I'm pretty sure this clip was on Sunday, April 27, 2025. If I want to go verify it, go right ahead. So I'll play this clip for y'all. Just listen.
What you been working on? What you got going? Man, just hip hop is hip hop. Just did like some Kanye interview not too long ago, but man, this shit boring out here without you, bro. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on, bro. I ain't really too much focused on too much stuff that is like negative no more. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I feel you on that. We was bumping your album over here. How was even releasing that from where you at right now?
What's the deal, yo?
Your fans love you.
Honestly, bro, I ain't heard it.
Really?
Nah, they were telling me about the few songs, and they'd tell me to call back. I wouldn't call them back like that. But they would keep me updated. But I ain't heard nothing. This is like a box of hell. We don't get no news, no talk, no nothing. If you don't call or somebody says to you on the computer, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I remember. Who reached out to me? Duty Low hit me. It was just like, yo, send me an email. I'm gonna give it a smirk. And I was like, yo, definitely. I just wanted to kind of see like if you were in good spirits. So that's why I'm glad you on here now.
talking to everybody or trying to be like in everybody's business or have everybody in my business. I really just been chilling, but I always say my. This call is from a federal prison. I always say my love out to everybody who who I fuck with and who I be talking to and rocking with. But other than that,
Like, your father's a stand-up dude.
yeah, that's my wisdom right there.
All right, so boom, let me stop it, right? So before we dive into this, I'm gonna explain to y'all what is considered a three-way call when you're locked up. It's either you're doing a three-way call, you're calling a third party on the phone, or using another inmate's account. Say I'm locked up, I use my phone and my number. And
so Lil Durk was doing both. He was using Loose Cannon's account and making the three-way call.
Another inmate hops on the phone. Okay, so let's clear that up right now before anybody tries to spin any narrative and say, well, maybe he used Loose Cannon called. Sharice spoke to, if y'all seen the first beginning, Sharice spoke to Durk first. She let him know that Ack was there. Him and Academic started having a conversation. All right, so boom. That being said, this was done April 27th of 2025. Yo, what's good, Given? It was done April 27th.
I'm not saying Wack didn't third-party tell, but what's the game by doing that? I don't know. That's what we all in here for. You feel me? Shout out to my man Ashton Hopkins. You feel me? What's up, brother? Push that content out. Your video be making my ish go faster. Hey, man, I've already put up 8 videos today. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm already 8 videos in. I think it's like my 9th one. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in. And if y'all ain't did so, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that hype button. And this Sunday, 12 o'clock noon, Pacific Standard Time, we giving away some chili, man. So make sure y'all around because we're doing that chili giveaway.
7th to 2025, all right? So whenever this was put together, every time we did Sunday service, I'm the one that did the flyer for it, the thumbnail for it. I was the graphics person through and through. Nobody helped me but my wife to do the graphic stuff, okay? So whenever we would do Sunday service, I was always given the individuals who were going to be on the next week's Sunday service. So I will be 6 days, almost a week in advance of making these flyers, knowing.
Oh, that nigga said, I know. I've been at work since 4 o'clock a.m. I've been watching your videos.
Who was going to be on the next Sunday service, okay? So whenever this Sunday
I'm gonna stop running my mouth after this, but I like to think that I'm the hardest working person on these YouTube streets for sure.
service was put together with Lil Durk, the original names that I was given to 4 or 5 days before Sunday, Academics wasn't part of it. It was just supposed to be me on the flyer, Sharice on the flyer, Annan on the flyer, Durk on the flyer, and the female SKG, right? The one that ran off with the trademark for the Nipsey Hussle stuff, right? That was it. I even have a video up of even showing whenever you use, if anybody has ever used Canva is what I used to use to make thumbnails and stuff like that, right? Whenever you use Canva actually has a timeline of when you do things on there. So when I originally made that flyer, I was able to go back and show them the Earth wasn't on it, on the original flyer. Academics got added in to this particular Sunday service at the last minute. The day of Sunday, I got a call from Sharice that morning, and we used to do Sunday service a little later in the evening. She called me that morning and said, hey, we're getting Academics on there as well. Add him to the flyer. This is literally 8 hours before Sunday service, 8, 9, 10 hours, whatever you want to call it. So I added Academics' photo to the flyer. I even went down in Canva and showed them the timeline of when I added the original people, and you can see 4 or 5 days later on that Sunday, I came back and I added Academics to that flyer, okay? So once the announcement came out when we promoted that Loose Cannon, remember at this time, me and Wack we going at it, bro. Sharice still had that relationship with R&B. Wack was still texting her and communicating with her as well. He was sending some crazy ass messages to her about me, like trying to get me to stop, talking about people can get unalived, all type of shit like that, right? So he at this point, he hates me through and through. This man hates my life, okay? So he, at that time, he was still low-key dealing with Cannon. See, in the beginning, a lot of people don't know that. He was trying to figure out, I got the text messages, I'll put them up here. He was trying to figure out if I was loose cannon having me do it, okay? So that's where he was confused at. He didn't know what was going on. He literally just spoke on that when he did the interview with Kilo. He mentioned something about that, like, you know, at the time I didn't know if he had the dude coming at me or the dude was just doing it on his own. He spoke on it not too long ago. But he at this time was so motherfucking mad. Anything that I had to do with and Cannon had to do with, he wanted to sabotage it, right? So this is where the play came in. And when I tell you, when Wack calculate things, he can put things together within 3 or 4 days or within a week's time, and it will play out like smooth butter. He's really, really good at it when it comes to the internet. Remember, we used to sit on the phone with this dude, and we used to put things together 2, 3 days, 4 days in advance, and it went exactly how he put it together, okay? He's really good at that, right? So once we promo this Sunday service with Lil Durk, his master plan went into effect. Now, mind you, I was already hearing at that time that Wack didn't like Lil Durk. I don't know if y'all heard that before, but that's what I was being told. Like, he don't even like Lil Durk either, right? So we was already getting messages like,
now, why Wack don't like Lil Durk? Is it dark outside? Why Wack don't like Lil Durk? What did Lil Durk do to Wack?
If it happens, he gonna have a bunch of his little minions up in the chat watching, you know, like his little spies, right? Which we did. We seen some up in there, right? So whenever they do the Sunday service, it was a success. Oh, it was a huge success, all right? Because it was a success, it was a green light. He pressed play on his play, okay? So April 27th, the Sunday service starts, right?
I forgot that the game did have beef with Lil Durk. He had this Lil Durk on that Tiger song. I remember that. That was, man, Lil Durk too small to be beefing with game.
Successful, we good to go, right?
Hey, real quick, y'all, for those of y'all who can't, come here, Six. Come here. For those of y'all who don't know, I got a naked dog. Oh, come here. Come here. You got big. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. There you go. She got big on me. God damn, Six. I gotta pick you up. Oh. Oh. Put your claws all in my face. This is my naked dog. I got a naked dog, y'all. I got a naked dog. I got a chupacabra. Me and my chupacabra be kicking it. All right, go do something. Bye. Go do something. Yeah, I got a naked dog. I got a rich ninja dog. Go do something with yourself. Bye. Go hang out. Okay, well, come here then. You see that little look of excitement, that little leap, that little happy leap? Hey, bro, yeah, Six got hella big. Y'all remember, I turned her hands. You remember when she was a puppy. Nigga, Six got hella big.
There was an announcement a couple days after this Sunday service being so successful that Cannon was gonna get Cannon was gonna get Lil Durk again for Sunday service the next week. Okay, boom, that motherfucker pressed play on his play. So pay attention, man. I want y'all to really pay attention to how cold this dude is and how he likes to have people get told on. All right, April 27th, Sunday service. 2 days later, announcement, Lil Durk gonna be there again. Press play on his plan. So his next move was, I gotta figure out a way for my plan to go in effect, because anybody with a penitentiary mind, right, knows that you can't do three-way calls, okay? It's against the rules. They will snatch your phone privileges, take your stores. You can't do a three-way, or you can't hop on somebody else's phone. He knows that. He's been in prison, okay? So boom,
but you know that you've been to the county jail.
Master plan goes into effect, and I've spoke on this. This is the first time.
Wack is definitely outside starting street fights to get us all to forget the fact that he's a mechanic.
He made loose out as a rat with having a handler, okay, was this post right here. Now this post, if he still has it up on his Instagram, check the date. I know the date in the screenshot because at this time, he blocked me on Instagram, but certain people will still screenshot his shit and send it to me, which the homie Beather sent me this. It was posted May 6th. So if you got Wack 100 on your Instagram, May 6th of 2025 is when he made this post, okay? This is the post that I told you that he went and took a case from 2000. I kept saying 2008, but it's from 2007. And if you look at the front page of this case, when you put this case number in, right there where it says case status, where he circled, it says pending adjudication, all right? Now, Wack is no dummy. Anybody that is going to look up a case is going to click into that case, okay? Right here, one of 33, meaning there's more pages to this. So when you go into this, it's going to go detailed from detail to detail, down to the court dates, down to the sentencing, down to everything. So when you click into it, when you actually go into the case, if y'all think I'm lying, go to the Rancho Cucamonga, they website right now, their sheriff's website. Type in this case number right here. This error right here that says pending adjudication, because it's a clear error on the front page, is still there as we speak. And then when you click into it, you will see that every charge on that case was adjudicated. There was time served on it and probation served on it. And it was done by Loose Cannon's brother, who used Loose Cannon's name on this case. Okay, it's the same shit he always get locked up for. He just got out 2 or 3 months ago for the same shit. Identity theft and stealing cars. It's the same shit with his crackhead brother. His crackhead brother has been doing this shit for years, and then he uses his twin brother's name. I've seen it through life happen with identical twins since I've known of identical twins. They do that type of shit, right? So this is the first part of his play. So if he can...
Nigga, how many identical twins do you know? The nigga said, I've seen it with identical twins, blah, blah. Nigga, Hoodlum, how many twins do you know? Nigga, how many sets of twins do you keep?
And get Charter to the gullible ones to believe just the front page, because he know there's people out there who's not going to take the time to actually go in and look at everything and see that it was adjudicated. They're just going to go off of what they see on this page. I can 100% guarantee you Wack 100 went into these pages and seen that it was adjudicated, but he know how to finesse the internet. Shit, I'm Wack 100. I got these bigger platforms. All I got to do is post this. He just said it on the Adam and Wack show today. There's going to be those select people who are going to not believe it, and there's going to be those select few that will believe it. All he needs is that select few that's going to believe it. And once he starts to see that, now he takes this operation right here to the major platforms. He went on No Jumper with this same shit right here, pushed this right here on No Jumper about Cannon. He still got an open case from 2007 and it's 2025, pending adjudication. He even put the meaning of a pending adjudication. So he's pushing this. Pending adjudication means the case is still open. There has not been a resolution to it. But he don't go post the actual outcome of the case, which every charge was adjudicated the same year, okay? Like a couple months later. This all on No Jumper. He pushes it all on academics. He pushes it all on Vlad, okay? Now he has the eyes and ears that he needs to set this next play up with Lil Durk, okay? And it's fucked up, bro, because I seen it coming. I told Sharice what they was doing, but I tried to jump on top of it and put it out there. But he had so much, promo going with this right here. Everybody overlooked me, okay? So this worked, okay? And I'm gonna put something up in the chat right now. And I'm going to just give you an example of how his plan with making Loose look like a rat worked, okay? So let me put it up in the DMs real quick. Hold on. Integrity.
So Loose Cannon...
Watch this. I'm going to just give y'all an example of how...
So IBM Hoodlum is breaking down, for those of y'all who just came into the chat, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, hit that hype button if you have it. IBM Hoodlum is showing how after they did the Sunday service with Lil Durk, Wack called the jail to get Lil Durk's phone privileges restricted because Lil Durk violated 2 of the penitentiary phone rules. Number 1, using somebody else's phone time, and number 2, making a 3-way call. And that's why Lil Durk's bond was...
It will work, all right? So you you can go on Twitter and just type in a loose cannon having a handler, or loose cannon being a rat, right? So, boom, go down, right? This is what I just put in here. This is prime example of how his play was finesse. I'm talking about like smooth, like motherfucking butter. Because here we go, right? Wack 100 informant friend Loose Cannon gets Lil Durk bail denied after putting him on the phone with Act on live stream. Lil Durk was unaware of the call being live streamed, which was a fucking lie, right? Anybody that know academics, right? Let's just say academics. Before we get to that, here is the screenshot of that front page that Wack 100 posted. This is just proof of how the play was going like smooth butter, and they ran with this shit, because you seen shit like this. They just took what Wack posted, took what Wack promoted, and they ran with this shit. Loose is a handler. He got Lil Durk bail denied, right? So,
you know, now that he's saying it out loud, we never did see any proof that Loose Cannon had a handler. We didn't. I didn't even think about that. We haven't. Wack said that, and we still ain't seen no proof that Loose Cannon had a handler. We still ain't seen that. And just real quick, that Crenshaw hoodie ain't got a marathon tag. It's a knockoff. Just had to throw that out there. We haven't seen the handler. We haven't seen the handler. But you know what we have seen? 4 things that the world is trying to get us to forget. Number 1, Wack sent child porn on the cop in an attempt to Adam 22. He attempted to send to Adam 22 child porn on the cop. That happened. Nobody talks about it anymore. It went fast, but it happened. Wack 100 is in possession of child porn on the cop by his own admission. That happened. Number 2, he is a victim in the Big U case. Big U is being charged with assault by the federal government, the federal prosecutor, on Wack 100. Number 3, Big U's lawyer is naming Wack as an informant in the case. That happened. I'm not making this up. It's in federal paperwork. And number 4, Wack is an excellent mechanic by the way of working on transmission as a specialty. That happened. I'm not making this up. That's what happened. That nigga said, O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's what he said. That nigga said that. I didn't say that. He said that he want to be a pet boy. That's what he said. We're not mad at Wack for being a pet boy. You could be a pet boy. It's your business. But let's never forget those 4 things. Let's continue to go into this, Kantiana.
That being said, Wack, hold on, let me go back up here. Give me a second.
All this mechanical work, and he's still driving a bucket sitting in the passenger seat. Crazy. Ain't getting off the passenger side of a transmission right, trying to holler at me. Okay, I'm done.
Wack has seen this right here as a successful operation. So his next plan comes into play. So Wack sees it like, okay, I need to stop this next show from happening. How do I? Somebody subscribe. Yo, appreciate the subscribe. Or the subscription, should I say. He needs to figure out a way to stop the next Sunday service that Cannon said he was going to get Lil Durk on. Now, remind you, pay attention to the dates. April 27, 2025, Lil Durk comes on Sunday service. May 6th, right here, all right, he makes this post. Lil Durk was supposed to come on 2 weeks after that Sunday service, not the next week. I think the next week we had Lush and Remo and Fly.
Let me know if the audio is a little bit better.
Go. Lil Durk was supposed to come back the next week, which is 2 weeks from the 27th, okay?
My man said, can you turn the audio up? I got my employees listening to your live. Shout out to the employees. Shout out to y'all at work not doing shit. Shout out to y'all early in the morning at work not doing shit. That's right.
The next week we had Lush in him on there. He makes this post. It's successful, okay? Now, 7th and May 8th, Loose Cannon is starting to expose R&B about all the info that she was feeding us, that you guys are currently still hearing about whenever she was upset with Wack, you know, letting us know that Wack was broke. Wack was living off her. The car dealership situation, the foreclosure, what he was losing his house to his wife. He was broke.
The car dealership situation is crazy because R&B and Wack got into it at the car dealership because Wack was trying to buy R&B a foreign whip. How are you mad at getting bought a foreign car? Toyotas come from Japan. They do. They do. They do. Do they not? Or like China or something? They don't come from America. Where do Toyotas come from? Where do Toyotas come from? They are foreign. That's not a foreign car? Is it not a foreign car? So R&B bad. This nigga a lot, bro. Bitches be unappreciative, boy. Stop. I'm trying to be serious. So my nigga Wack go to the line. Skirt, skirt. You feel me? Skirt, skirt. He pull up. Big Nissan Maxima on dubs, nigga. On dubs. 215s in the back. Stop it. Wack pull up beating, nigga. Beating, can I buy you a drink? Like 2007. You feel me? He pull up subbing, my nigga. Boom. Hop out. Nigga. Nissan Maxima. Photo. Not the Ultima. Photo, the Maxima, the big one, nigga. Stop playing with that nigga on dubs. On dubs. So look, with the tinted windows. What? With the pop-out CD player. Nigga, what? What? With the pop-out CD player. Nigga, on dubs. That on dubs is crazy. He hop out. Boom. Fat Farm jean jacket on. Fire, nigga. Fire. Fat Farm jean jacket on. Baby fat jeans on because he got. He hop out. Peep to see you. Wack hop out. Fat Farm jean jacket on. If you from LA, AAA white t-shirt. Not even a pro club, nigga. AAA white t-shirt. Nigga pop out with the good AAA. Boom. Pop out the CD player, put in a little case. Stick it in his pocket. The face for the CD player. You feel me? You feel me? I was a little girl during that era for sure. Hear me. Nigga, Wack popping out. You know the little CD player with the dolphins on a logo? When you remember you sit and the niggas had to, that's how you knew you was fly. Nigga, your CD player had the dolphins on it or like the shooting stars, you know, the little screensaver shit. Niggas radios had screensavers, fool. Boom, hop out on dubs. Bow, jean jacket, AAA t-shirt, baby fat jeans, the boots with the fur. That nigga hop out with the boots with the fur. Boom. R&B looking. She looking. What's the Prius over there? I like Prius. Baby, you deserve a Corolla. Baby, you deserve a Corolla. So he hop out, little foreign whip, it ain't nothing. And then R&B unappreciative. She don't want the Corolla. She don't want the Corolla. What? So Wack leave her up there, as he should. As he should. He leave her up there. As he should. I'm buying you a foreign and you upset. How I'm buying you a foreign and you upset. You ungrateful. R&B ungrateful. Nigga, come on, boom. He slide off and he leave her. They say Loose Cannon come and pick her up in the Bentley. And they say that she gave Loose Cannon the slobber knocker, head down. What's the word I'm looking for? Start with an R. What's the word I'm looking for? When you revive, but it's like you breathe, recipient, words on R. Mouth. Resuscitation. Boom. Slobber knocker resuscitation. They said that they was giving. They said that R&B gave him slobber knocker resuscitation. The Toyota is a foreign. It's okay. I'm gonna keep going. Is a Toyota not a foreign? Does it come from America? That makes it a foreign.
The stuff y'all heard us speak on that R&B was telling us, this is when, between this week is when Loose Cannon started putting all of it out over phone calls on YouTube, right? So that actually played into their favor. But there was already a play. The play had started before this, and I wasn't aware of it. I seen something coming, but I couldn't pinpoint exactly what was going on. Sharice didn't snitch that R&B sent her until a little later. I mean, and I'm gonna put it up on the screen, okay?
L Dash, that's your laugh of the day.
Give me a second. Look at this shit, bro. Just watch. Where's it at? No, find it. God damn it. Bad. Hold on, let me find it, y'all. Give me a second. But go look at this. Sharice has sent me this from can y'all see it? All right, let me blow it up from R&B. And if y'all can't see it, I'll read everything to you, right? All right, so when did she shoot this? When did she send this text messages out? Let me go back up. Right here, the date's right there. Let me play it. Oh, no, that ain't the date. Where's the fucking date at? I know it right there. All right, so remember I was telling you that this operation was already in effect before I even knew. I'm thinking this play started when Wack 100 made the post making Loose Cannon look like he had a handler, because I already knew that that case was Jermaine's case, okay? Because that was one of the charges that was brought up at Loose Cannon's first bail hearing, with other charges that his brother used his name, when Loose Cannon attorney said, hey, those are not my client's charges, those are his brother's charges, when his brother used his name. Okay, so I already knew that wasn't Loose Cannon case, right? So when Cannon was exposing R&B, or when she was giving us the information, Loose Cannon spoke on the recorded phone calls between them two, okay? And she knew that the phone calls existed. It's kind of the same thing with Wack doing right now. When remember, verbatimly, Wack is the one who has said it over time. If somebody tries to sue you for defamation for something you said about them, it's because they know it's true. So that's the next move to sue you. Now he's talking about doing the same thing, but the same situation.
Wack is definitely talking about doing the same thing. He said only people who sue for defamation are people who are guilty, and now he's doing the exact same thing.
Happened in this text message, right? So Sharice sent this to me May 2nd, right? Boom. So pay attention, y'all. She sent the text message with the law with recording phone calls without somebody's consent. Now, mind you, her boyfriend at the time is the biggest phone call recording motherfucker that ever existed, okay? So she has the audacity to send this shit, okay? The law with the text message, right? So let me see. I don't know if it's blurry on y'all end. For some reason, it's blurry on my end, right? Boom. There it is. Nevada law considers this a felony punishable by imprisonment and fines. To be legal, every participant on call must be aware of being recorded and consent to it. So she was upset that Loose Cannon was getting ready to release those phone calls that he recorded with her saying what she was saying. Now, y'all know how we keep talking about we got a lot of shit in our back pocket. Those phone calls are still in our back pocket. But when people do shit like this, is the reason why we say we stay away from it, because of the simple fact these two are infamous for things like this, so they can sue you, okay? This is what they do. This is how they come up on money, okay? So she sends a text message first, right? And then she sends this. Read this text message from R&B to Sharice. April 27th, this text message was shot out May 2nd. May 6th is when the make Loose look like a snitch and having a handler goes out, right? If he wants to keep his phone privileges, he should keep my name out his mouth. I'm not playing that fake. Don't bring R&B in it. It's not believable, but go off. There you have it right there. Okay? There you fucking have it right there. Now, let's fast forward to what I was saying. Anybody that knows who Academics is, what does Academics do? Remember, they try to make it seem like Loose Cannon lined Lil Durk up on a phone call that he didn't know that was being streamed, and it was a three-way phone call. Anybody that know Academics know what Academic is recording everything. Everybody is aware.
Now that's ugly work, man. That's ugly work. Wack is sending threats to Lil Durk. Hey, man, if you want to continue to keep your phone privileges, you're going to keep my name out your mouth. I'm not sure why Wack's go-to is to get the police involved, but that is a Mickey, Icky, Vicky, Tricky, Sticky situation, and that situation shouldn't have happened. You said these dudes are street dudes or gang members. You said you a gangster, but you never popped nothing. You a wankster, and you need to stop fronting. It's seemingly what it's looking like, and all I'm saying is Lil Durk kind of got caught in the crossfire because this nigga ain't did nothing but sitting around doing his jail time, and I guess for whatever reason, Wack is carrying a grudge against Lil Durk. The chat is saying because of the old Lil Durk and gang beef is why Wack is having problems with Lil Durk. But either way it go, none of that warrants snitching on anybody. You feel me? None of that warrants snitching. None of that deserves to snitch. None of that, you know what I'm saying? That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. I'm not really sure what you think about that. Damo, what did it say? Damo 4032, what you think about that? But don't you think it's weird that's the connection? Oh, yeah, that's super weird. This whole fact that Wack is involved with Lil Durk, who's in jail, is weird.
The moment he answers that phone, he has an app that automatically records the phone calls, okay? Anybody that deals with academics, every time is content. Lil Durk know that. Everybody know that. I'm pretty sure Lil Durk being locked up has done numerous of three-way calls already. If he knew it was that serious, because they try to say, well, Lil Durk so big, that's why they monitoring the phone calls. You don't think he don't know that? So if he was comfortable with getting on another man's phone, knowing it was against the rules, he wouldn't have did it. That's because he was comfortable already doing it. Everybody does it. Loose Cannon is on a RICO and he does it every day, and they ain't say nothing to him about it, and nobody else, right?
Loose Cannon's on a RICO and he does it every day, and they don't say nothing about it. It's crazy.
That text message right there, if he wants to keep his phone privileges, he should keep my name out his mouth, right? This is from R&B to Sharice. This is sent to me May 2nd. This was sent to Sharice May 2nd. May 6th, right, is when...
Wait, so they say that if Loose Cannon want to keep his phone privileges, he should keep her... Wait, Sharice is... Okay. R&B is saying that if Loose Cannon wants to keep his phone privileges, he should keep R&B's name out of his mouth. In a message that Sharice received from R&B. This has nothing to do with Lil Durk. Got it. I was slow. I'm sped back up. Let's keep going.
Makes that post to make Cannon look like a handler. Like he has a handler right here. I said, if you have Wack on Instagram, go check it yourself if it's still there. Okay? Now, the play is really in effect because he's seen everybody running with it. He put it on multiple platforms. And that was that, right?
Bro, what's up?
Now, this is where this comes into play. Right? Oh, I already put it up in there, right? May 8th, right? Remember the dates. April 27th, Sunday service. May 2nd, R&B, ratings to report the phone calls. May 6th, let's make him look like a handler. May 8th, okay? May 8th is when... Oh, no, I didn't put it up in here. Hold on. May 8th is when... You see the date right there, because they go to the post right there. If y'all think I'm lying, go look up Lil Durk's court date, bail hearing on May 8th of 2025, and you'll see that he went to court for bail hearing on May 8th of 2025. All facts. You can go look it up yourself. All right? Yeah. When Lil Durk goes to court, his bail was denied. And everybody know who this Megan Kniff girl is. She does the court reporting on big, celebrity cases, big, just high-profile cases, right? She is in the courtroom. She comes back out after he's denied bail, and she makes the Twitter post about what was said in court, and his bail was denied. And read what she says. No bail for Lil Durk. The judge said nothing has changed to warrant release. She also referenced a report that Lil Durk is violating of federal custody rules by using other inmates' phone counts. Three-way motherfucking calls. Now, honestly, in the chat, y'all, who reported that phone call? Who had somebody third-party snitch and report that phone call? Y'all better wake the fuck up, bro. This dude is using other people to do.
So Wack had R&B called to jail and snitch on Lil Durk. That is dastardly work. Yeah, that's crazy, boy. That's crazy.
But he does to rap, bro. Okay, this shit was cold, calculated, planned. And it worked. Because guess what? Lil Durk wasn't able to do the next Sunday service. You see what I'm saying? This is what they do, bro. And like I said, I try to point this out to people. I tried to show people like this motherfucker is who everybody thinks he is. He's a rat. He tells on people, but he uses other people to do it, to uphold his image. Period. That's Wack 100. It don't take a rocket scientist to see when me putting it on the screen again what happened in that situation. R&B is the one that called MDC and reported that. Okay?
R&B is the one that called the Men's Detention Center, the Federal Men's Detention Center in downtown Los Angeles, and reported that. Damn, this nigga like the Oprah is snitching. For sure the Oprah is snitching. You get a case, 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 you get a case. You all get cases. Like, man.
That shit is fucked up. And then y'all turn around. Why you think you don't ever hear about this case no more? You see it magically just stop getting talked about because I ate that shit up and showed that the proof that it's Jermaine's case. But he used it as leverage to use towards the three-way call to say, well, exactly what he just said. Wack 100's informant friend, Loose Cannon, gets Lil Durk bail denied after putting him on the phone with Act livestream. Lil Durk was unaware of the phone call. When I tell you the motherfucking play was mastered, it was mastered, bro. Because that was the ripple effect of what you were seeing everywhere after that shit happened, okay? Literally every fucking where. And I knew exactly what happened, and I tried my hardest to get people to listen. But it's hard to get people to listen when you got this motherfucker who's able to use these huge platforms to keep you quiet. You see what I'm saying? And that's what he did. Then after it worked, what does he do? Go back and watch all this shit. Exactly what this man said in this post. You want to know where these exact words came from on this post? From Wack. Wack went on a campaign that same day. He lined Lil Durk up on the phone. He went to him in the day room and told him, yeah, I can get you an interview with Ack. And didn't tell him nothing. It was just a bunch of bullshit. And that shit worked, bro. It really did, because everybody was already assuming that he had a handler for a case that wasn't even his. That was the brothers. That was fucking adjudicated, bro. Like, this is what Wack 100 do, okay? He third-party snitched on Lil Durk. He's third-party snitched on numerous of people. You got other people looking at other people like, man, you told on me, and not even knowing it was the inner workings of Wack 100, bro. He does it to everybody. I was victim to the same shit. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can go. I think the screenshot with the police report was already in here. Let me go see. He had her file the police report on me, and she sent the report. If you want to go, like I said.
IBM Hoodlum is saying that R&B filed a police report on him.
It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Miss it with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous.
Then went and told my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Niggas hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.